Well, for us, it's not that difficult. You know, we're musicians.
Yeah.
We're players.
Yeah.
I'm a huge, as you know, Tool fan.
Yes.
And this was a passion project for me because, you know, becoming such a close friend with Adam and then bringing this to life and some of the other things that we're working on with him now. I mean, it's just a privilege.
So do you want to come in, or do you want to come in from this back door?
I'm going to come to the back door so we don't.
Oh, and I just blocked it with those
No,
cameras.
it's okay.
What was?
Yeah, I heard from one of our. Hey man, what's up?
How you doing?
How you feeling this morning?
Great, very excited. We already walked through. It's
We were a little sluggish this morning, that's for sure.
dude, it's amazing here.
We're rolling.
You filming right now?
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to rock and roll?
Let's do it.
All right.
We're luckily back time.
All right, we have two.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Kenny not planned it properly.
There they are.
What?
What's up, fellas?
Unreal, huh?
Yeah, this is beyond unreal, man. What's up, guys? What's up?
What's up, guys?
Hey, Cesar.
Hey Cesar, how are you?
How you doing, Mikey? Good to meet
Thank you so
you.
much for having us, man. I
Kenny,
really appreciate it.
What's up, man?
Hey, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Oh, look at that.
We got here your guitar.
All right. Been a long time, right?
Yeah, it's been a whole while. You,
Oh.
you're free over
Flip
Well,
those
it's you,
latches,
man. It's
bud.
yours.
This is all you.
All right. What's on the back side? That's your video.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that. Oh. It seems so dumb with those little, the selector tell you what volume you need to be at. Don't have it on my 80, so that's perfect.
Already an upgrade.
Oh. Top 7. That's the extra.
That's what we did on the redons.
Wow.
So all the 13 redons got a .7
That is fantastic.
to identify them,
Thank you
and
so much.
I think they make them the different. Very
Yeah.
very cool.
It might be a touch lighter than my 80, but it's still heavy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, we definitely used some of the heaviest mahogany that we can source.
These are cool too. Almost strap lock-ish, but not really.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what he uses. So we just
Is that what you got?
I love
that's
those
that's
strip
that's what he uses still to this day.
Perlin laser, fantastic.
That's awesome.
buttons. What do you think, my friend?
It's gorgeous. It's everything I want it to be. It doesn't have a huge burst, which I like better. I like the smaller bursts. Some of them, they vary, just depending on, I guess, who paints, but it's fantastic.
Hmm.
Wow.
Ooh, man, it's been a long time coming, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
When you pre-order it? A year ago,
A
basically.
year ago, yeah. All right. You start crying.
You also got
Look at
a.
that face, yeah. Oh, the paperwork. You gotta have that, right?
Well, this is the one that we did specifically for Adam. I put that for you there, but you've got he recording Fury
Yeah.
Inoculum with it. That's there at Evil Joe's.
Look at that. That is fantastic. Thank you so much, man.
Is there a mirror in there, too?
It's got the mirror in there, yeah?
Well, so you have the custom shop one there.
Yeah.
Then you got the mirror in case you want to put it on the headstock, but you also have this in case you want to go.
I would definitely not take the custom off there.
Traditional.
Yeah. Kenny, come hold it, bud.
You're going to let me hold it?
Of course.
The fact that you have been so responsive to, us, forget about it, but Mikey as a fan of Adam Jones and Tool and Gibson and this guitar, how responsive Gibson has been, how responsive you have been personally.
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge honor and really shows the caliber of what Gibson is doing right now. Such a pleasure and a privilege to see.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Well, for us, it's not that difficult. We're musicians.
Yeah.
We're players.
Yeah.
I'm a huge, as you know, Tool fan.
Yes.
And this was a passion project for me because, becoming such a close friend with Adam and then bringing this to life and some of the other things that we're working on with him now. It's just a privilege. I think we are almost like temporary custodians of this brand for however long we happen to be here. If it's the next 10, 15, 20, 25, maybe 30 years, I don't know. But this is a brand that's bigger than any one of us. And so it was really all about taking that history that we have. It's 127 years of history and leveraging that, obviously learning a lot from the past. I spent a lot of time going through our records and curating that and saving it and putting it in our vault, but also like really going into the records and reading all that stuff back from the 50s and the 60s. And then it wasn't that hard to think about how do we reorganize to be a guitar company again. You know, with the greatest hits in the original collection at Gibson USA, which I know you're going to go next, and a modern collection at Gibson USA, and then here a historic collection that are clones of, like for example, this is a clone of Adam's 79. And this is the artist collection, but in the historic collection, we take the same approach. It's cloning by year, and that's the custom shop, and that's the historic collection. Now we've got the modern collection, which is all about like if you want to customize, you want to do your own thing in the custom shop, that's the modern collection. But just organizing that portfolio architecture so that we could do that.
Yes.
And just being a guitar company again.
Yeah.
You know, wasn't that tough?
Yeah. Not only Gibson and Gibson Custom, which is just on another level these days, but even brands like Epiphone. You pick up an Epiphone and the quality across the board right now on all the family of brands is just top.
Well, we made a lot of changes with Epiphone in terms of how the guitars were built, what went into them, then changing nomenclature, simplify it, and that's why we call it Inspired by Gibson. And then we follow the same original modern, the same nomenclature. But we made a lot of changes on the materials, the sourcing, the components, the woods. We organized a sourcing team. We call it internally a procurement team. But we have a team now that's looking at every single thing we buy and looking at the quality of what we're getting and rejecting everything that doesn't pass our test.
Sure.
Same thing with the wood. Now we got a wood mud scientist team that works with all the farms, and now we're sourcing from those that planned for what we take, but also it's the highest quality woods around the world. So that to us was incredibly important, but that is being a guitar company again.
Yeah, because I've been playing guitar for, I guess, 18 years, and growing up I didn't have a lot of money, and my first Silverburst was an Epiphone, and it's a great guitar, but I finally saved up enough money 6 years ago. I bought my 1980, my wife said, you have the money, just buy it, it's your dream guitar. So I did, but it took me a long time to get there. I'm almost 40, and when this guitar was announced, the first thing my wife said was, this is going to cost us money, and I said, yeah, it is. And I didn't know how much. I put the deposit down when they said $6,000. I was like, I'll make it happen. Like, we have 2 children, it is expensive, but if you just save your money properly, you can get this. Like, look at this amazing thing I just bought, right?
Yeah.
And it took a long time because they are expensive, but they're so worth it. So I have 8 guitars, and not one guitar is close to my 1980. Like, it's 10 levels above better any other guitar that I have, and I can't wait to. This is going to be even better. Like,
well, for us, this is the pinnacle of Gibson. I mean, this is where that's why it took so long to remake them, because it takes that long to make them.
When you send a letter that you were even redoing it is what made my heart happy. I didn't care how long the wait.
And that's the other thing. I asked Adam, hey, we gotta make a distinction on these 13.
Right.
And I said to him, the number 7 is an obvious number in tool history. So that's why I told him, hey, let's mark the serial number
Yeah, you get a picture. That's awesome.
with the same serial number, but with the .7, so that now we know this is one of the 13. And so that's why we did the .7. And then in the aged ones, he wrote it by hand. But these are all serialized like that.
Beautiful. It's just an absolutely beautiful instrument.
Right?
And it knocks you over when you play it. I love
plug
the
it in.
sound that comes out of it.
Oh no.
You will find out in short order what's going to come out of that guitar. I promise.
Is it a drum beat, right?
It is. It's a drum beat. And I'm glad it is, because I would have been like, can somebody tune this for me?
That was my comment too. It was really cool that it shifted.
I may
from
have
beat.
played it before you just to test run it. It's on standby.
Oh, sorry. I play Fractal, so I don't know.
You're going to be coming down from this week for a while.
Now that you've got the exclusive Adam Jones guitar, what are you gonna do?
I'm
going to Disney World.
Right. So I do have to ask, it sounds like you're going to do more work with Adam Jones over time in terms of a lot more work, and that's super exciting. Any hints?
A lot more work across brands.
Across brands. Okay, well, there you go.
Maybe an Epiphone everybody's asking for.
So
Maybe.
it's been fun. Yeah, maybe. It's been fun to watch, for sure. All right,
Let's look.
You ready to see this floor?
I can't wait. Yeah, I've never seen a guitar be built in my life, so we can go this.
You want to get the front view and I'll get the back view?
Oh no.